Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
I'm just.
But watch your microphone if you are not kakra.
Oh, okay. Okay. With the me sure saying the coming days, yeah, far sector by sector, especially you know the ones that border on fiscal and monetary policies. No?
Exactly. Your forte.
But just generally speaking, you can remember two parties and two candidates now, but mutimi outdoor manifestos because no nature nyom pese omuye edima Ghana man, and for which reason Ghana function no muntu aba mom na mamisha sem free near NDC Ford because they launched theirs just recently.
Yeah, last Saturday
over the weekend. Omo kanzem bebre na for the purposes of a discussion, I'm just going to focus just a bit on the fiscal policy now. And Usha Enuna Edikan in their manifesto. That's the first you can say policy in their manifesto. And Usha, they have some key policy objectives they want to achieve. They want to increase revenue mobilization. They want to lower government expenditure. I mean,
scrapping some taxes as well.
Well, until way and you would expect every government ideally. So,
yeah.
Because if you don't enhance your revenue mobilization, now one cut down on some expenditures, you will always be running deficits. Until these are regular, normal things. And they also are hoping to reduce Kano to sustainable levels and so on. And almost they also want to reduce consumption related expenditure and then focus more on capital investments or expenditures. Now these are Abaimbia Ekani. But the most important thing is what are the means to achieving these ends? Now when it comes to revenue mobilization, but some I have some concerns. Now, obviously they want to broaden the tax base.
Yeah.
This is not the first time they are saying that.
Broaden the tax net or widen the tax net.
This is, Chairman, it's become a rhetoric. Every politician upper power would tell you. So to increase our revenue mobilization efforts, I say tax net. But as to what would constitute the specific basis expanded, and the specifics that would constitute the expansion, and that is where the problem is. It's not just enough to say we're expanding the tax net, but which areas are we expanding the tax net, and which areas initially not that is where the conversation should be. Na BBC yen they can say yen G2 wo ho but say G2 nti ye de enu beka ho na ebia this tax population na enyo mu nyina na etua. These are the measures ye di to akwam so that we'll capture the entire tax population. That is where the conversation should be. But ebia they would give the excuse that this is a manifesto, it's skeletal, it's a broad framework and you don't expect all these specifics. Now they've also spoken about the fact that when it comes to your natural resources and the extractives, they are seeking to review, and I don't almost they will review the extractive sector regime.
Okay. To
enhance Ghana's stake in our natural resources. I don't know what that means exactly. To say that you are reviewing the extractive sector regime, what does that mean?
Just say I bro for tinting.
And you're clear. And me, I always say, look, there are some criteria every policy must meet. Chairman, clarity, actionability, and sustainability. These are the three criteria every policy that is worth its salt must meet. Until when you say you want to review the extractive sector regime to enhance Ghana's stake in our natural resources, what exactly are we talking about? What is here? Because I have had, and the organization I work with, Mazda has had cause to say, look, we are not getting a lot from natural resources, and it is partly because laws na mrana ye to akwa ye was even though we have amended in 2015, Act 900 allows the minister to increase the royalty rate, but that has to be subsequent to a legislative instrument. Until we are still taking 5% now, you can say, even though man says here more say you can increase the royalty rate.
Ain't you had any increase here?
I know no me doing one mintias here. Until when you say you are reviewing the sector, what exactly are we saying? Say okay, says here yes I be review mrano to say clearly this is the percentage by way of royalty na ebeji, and now you are going to say okay, in every lease agreement government is going to increase its free carried interest, and now government is going to say in every new lease, government is going to buy more shares because the Minerals and Mining Act allows you after the 10% free carried interest, to buy or negotiate some more. Is that what? So how are you increasing the stake? What is here?
Yeah.
Clarity is very important. Now they've also made the point, and on this one, Moya dream say, almost say, yeah, minerals and mining laws, yeah, you was see. I have made that point, and on this platform, and Mass Action for Sustainable Development in Africa has submitted a memorandum to Parliament. Only say Barari DV Limited or more lease agreement with government, it's been submitted to the Committee on Lands and Natural Resources for review and a recommendation to the plenary. Says here, and they invite, and for the first time, Chairman members are committee for no abaso. Committee
hearing.
Committee on lands and natural resources.
Okay.
For the first time, Chairman, a lease agreement they have publicly announced for memoranda from the public for the first time. They be I am bisobia for what Jimbra Ujim was saying, and once you be where I see mining lease, and a lease agreement here pass it. But for the first time, and unimnienti, Chairman, we are dealing with a mineral that is a critical mineral. Lithium is a critical element.
Very.
And again, we share global efforts towards decarbonization. No? One of the drivers of SAR decarbonization efforts, the transition to the use of EVs,
electronic vehicles.
And at the heart of lithium batteries. And the idea is like our new oil for the next generation.
Do we even understand it?
And that was the question. Have we taken our time to know, say, look, the green transition revolves around these critical minerals. Will be. And or mind be an was minerals.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet